Alright, this is episode 2 of Satisfactory. I'm just getting ready to make the, what, like 18 or whatever cable spools I'm gonna need to make. And then I'll be able to send off the what's it. Alright, this will give me a few more goodies.
Congratulations, you have unlocked Head Catcher, additional biomass generated. New buildings, which can be found in the build menu. 9th objective, hub upgrade, molecular analysis. Note, to ensure full mastery of skills and equipment, I have been asked to not interfere with this last objective. Good luck.
Alright, that means she's not going to be talking as much. Yay. So what it means is we now have 2 of those. Cool. Don't need 2 of them right now, but I'm not using any of them actually. That's going to be probably today's big thing. What do I need? I need a portable miner. That's it. For once I don't need to craft something out of iron. And I'm not hugely worried about the stuff up there right now. I've got the miner, which means we're gonna work on things involving getting a actual factory going here, and less about just building randomness. Okay, for this I need a lot of wire and a lot of iron rods. Let's just make down the rest of these into that. And then do this. Okay. We're not going to be able to get a huge amount of automation going here yet. But, okay, let me put our main pole right there. Do I not have my zip zapper? I want to get my zip zapper out. Great, I'm screwed. Where'd you all come from? Let me up here, because I don't think they can get in this thing. Oh, they can. And they will. Alright. Hey buddy. How you doing? Now that's not nice. Where did you all even come from, anyway? Did you just decide you were gonna spawn in or something? Wonderful. Oh, you're stuck. That's a shame. Yeah, you really are stuck, though, because I can't do anything to you. Alright, pick up your stupid carcass. Alright, I'm about dead, so I'm gonna eat something. Hailberry. Not sure why berries sound like they're like literally breaking the tips of my teeth off when I eat them, but okay. Now I can install my power poles in peace. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and kick this guy off standby. Let's just I can't afford. Well, if I can afford to put you right there, I'm going to, because I would like to keep those kind of out of the way, and that gives me, you can only attach 4, so I try and put in. If I'm not just like traveling a long distance from like a coal place to a main power hub, if I'm trying to wire places up like I'm doing here, I keep it close together. That way I can... It's kind of aggravating if you have to redo the entire power grid to put a new machine on because you don't have enough spots. Alright, we need more cable. Don't actually have to make anything, I just need to make the cable. Alright. So, I'm gonna go from here. Now I can't afford it due to stupid copper wire. Oh. Like that. This is going to be the main one for the mine section. So then come off of that, go to the portable, or the Mark 1 miner. Which is, just going to be working away there for us. And now what we'll do is we'll come off of here. And I'm going to put a smelter down. Just lock that on. Then take some conveyor belt from there to there. And I'm going to take power, bring to there, and I'm going to take power and run to right there, and that'll kind of end the power for now, but we'll be bringing stuff out that direction, so we'll want that power there. Am I going to be worried about a constructor? I don't think I'm going to worry about that yet. I'm going to wait till I have mergers. What I am going to do is go get some more iron plates. And whatever I need for this. Missing iron plates. Okay, I just need a ton of iron plates now. Alright. So it's starting to look like something. Got the crazy buildings. That one probably even get moved. I just wanted to put that there so that I didn't accidentally mess it up over there, because that's just stuck in the middle of nowhere right now. Of course it'll work, I guess, for a come offline, but one storage container. Oh, why can't I afford that? I didn't realize I needed those, or I'd have made them while I was over here. This game doesn't really work for the whole speed jumping thing. Bunny hopping or whatever you call it. Alright. So for now, we'll remove this crate later. So I'm actually thinking, for ease of doing that, I'm going to move it over to here. And put it right there, because that's not going to be permanently used. So, we'll get this up and running. And as you can see, our stuff will come out of there and go into there, and we'll collect inside there. It takes 30 a minute and puts out 30 a minute. This thing puts out 60 a minute. So I'll need to put in a merger. I may have to bump that down one. Again, why I put this over here, because I didn't want to have to, if that's full all the way up when you go to move it, you gotta get all that out of there and do something with it. Whereas if you leave it where that's basically empty, or, you know, off to the side, I mean, it's no big problem. Now, I'm going to put that in there, that in there, that in there, and that in there. Right, okay. So, next thing to do is going to be look at when mergers come out. Merger. I don't get them right here. So I guess what we'll start doing here is we're going to start work on getting this milestone done. We need 500 copper wire. As quick as you can make copper wire, this is still going to take a while. I've been known before to take something, like I think I used my phone. I balanced my phone on the edge of my mouse, left button, and then I went in the other room and, like, you know, fixed some food or something while I waited on this to do its thing. Almost had enough on hand. I'll have to get a little more iron, or copper. And I had a little bit on me, so. We'll go ahead and put what we've got in there. And yeah, I need just a little tiny bit more. Jump up here. Eventually, if we don't keep feeding the power until we get a coal mine power source, we have to make sure we keep that biomass stuff going. So that's why I constantly am grabbing that. And that's something you'll have throughout the entire game, because you just keep getting rid of it to make space for your buildings. I'm gonna go ahead and craft all of these, because this is copper wire is something that you pretty much need for everything. Fit in, you know, everything involving power pole building. There, that's that done. 30 bags of concrete. Need to go grab my limestone. Concrete's another quick builder. This is one of them that you can never have enough of either. You're struggling with it until you set up a fully automated system that, you know, it is constantly accumulating. Even then, you're wishing that it was quicker. It's usually worth trying to set up 2 things of if you can. I don't know. I've never got that far before. Alright, so I need 150 of rods and plates. So I'm gonna go grab some of this. Here's where this is nice, because all that just cooking away while I've been working on everything else, so now all I have to do is craft it into the wanted items. I don't have to sit here and do it all slow like. I'll be able to make enough of those, so we'll go ahead and make them. Okay. This gets slower and slower the longer you sit here doing it too. Okay. So that's that. Now I'm gonna go ahead and use up the last of my on-me iron. And it looks like we're gonna have to wait till it gets done over there. Go ahead and make down the 16 of these that I can. And, well, I had 24 altogether, and put them over there. So I'm gonna go grab whatever's in here. There is no backlog. And I'll grab those. So, oopsie. Need to make more iron plates. Okay. Oh, come on. What do I need for a portable miner? 8 iron plates. Well, you can't take them back once you put them in there, I guess. Thinking I'll toss a portable miner up over here just for assistance when it's needed. Eventually you'll have one of these going on all 3 of them, and patches of iron, and merge them all together and run them into a factory. It gets neat looking once you start messing with all the conveyors running everywhere and stuff. I'm not big on putting things inside necessarily of buildings. I think it looks just as fine if you leave the stuff outside, because I suck at constructing the whole building design for this kind of thing, but I'll give it a shot, because it would in a way be nice to put down a building, and because that's when it really starts looking cool, is you can, like, you'll run the conveyors in a big twisty loop around the side of them and stuff, and this, you can't do that as much if it's just sitting everything out on the ground. Putting in another one of those, because concrete's something I'm going to need a lot of. Especially if I'm going with trying to put things indoors, which we can start doing, by the way. It's putting things indoors, so it's worth thinking about. Does take quite a bit of work though. Like, basically the only thing then that would be outside is the miner, and all these things would be in the building. And it would be making the stuff for me, instead of me having to make the stuff. Let's go look at what we would be able to do for a bit of a building. The power just kicked off. Let me fix that. I doubt I overloaded, but could have, yeah, I ran out of fuel. Okay, let's do that to keep it going, and make this, make 7 to 5. That will last a lot longer. Okay, everything is now going again. So I'd ideally kind of just come over to like right here and begin work. It's a good flat level area. So you would just conveyor belt everything in. You can get conveyors and put them up on poles so everything's up over your head and not in your way. You can easily walk or drive vehicles through. And, things. So we may work on that in the next video. I may not start on that until I get... Actually, I'm not going to work on that, I don't think, until I get mergers and splitters, because they are very useful for bringing things in and out of buildings. I may not build building at all, I don't know. I have to think about it. You can also pick those up straight off the belt. If I ran out of power again already? It's just doing what it's supposed to be doing. Oh, that's full. Okay. I'll just go do some manual work here. Let that thing build up a decent supply again. I don't understand why this goes all red hot after a minute. It doesn't seem to quit working as efficiently after a while or anything. I don't know if that's just for effect or what. I need about 100 steel, I would say. Not quite. I'm gonna start off with 50 and see where that leads us, because that's the most I can do. Okay, it's nowhere near 100, but I think it was at 80 before, not 50, so I guess I'm gonna say that I misread that, but I don't think I did. Oh, it's Leg Boy again. You can also just like walk underneath these things. It's kind of weird, but it like goes all glitchy and they make whatever noise that was. But alright, now this is even easier. I've already got all the things already done. I'll just make all these down, because now that I've got a constant supply of ingots coming out of there, I'm golden. Okay, let's get this done. This will have finished off the building.
Congratulations. You have unlocked the hub feature molecular analysis machine, also known as the MAP. Building, biomass burner. Building, space elevator. Equipment, object scanner. Equipment, beacon. Additional hand equipment slot. Motivational message. Congratulations, you succeeded in every provided task. On behalf of Fixit Incorporated, I thank you for your current and future service.
So now we got that little thing.
Additional knowledge.
Ooh.
The hub terminal has been converted to give access to milestones there to ensure you progress along Fixit approved protocols. Additionally, the MAN provides the opportunity to send samples of xenobiology and other materials I deem relevant to our R&D in exchange for appropriate rewards. Note: future developments should be aimed at constructing the space elevator and thus initiating project assembly. Good luck.
So what the heck do we need for this space elevator? This space elevator. I've got to write all this crap down on a whiteboard or something, or I'll forget it. Alright, we need 500 concrete. Con for short. 250 metal plates. Need 400 rods. And 100 or 1,500 wire. Okay, now maybe I'll remember that since it's beside me. Are we still producing power? Important that we are. Okay, we are for the moment. So, how long have I been recording? Oh, hello there. Not yet time to quit, so we'll do a little more of this on video then. See what's going on in there. Almost 100 in there. Gonna take all of them out of there. I'm gonna go get my concrete, and then I'm gonna run up to copper and get the copper. Gonna need some more biomass soon. It's a while before we get the coal rigging going, so need to keep some biomass around here. It was a big plant to just rip down in one go, and grab all this stuff out of there. Try not to walk off the edge to my death. Okay. hang on, the easiest thing to make is going to be the concrete. I'm just going to go ahead and try and make out as much of that as I can. I ain't going to make anywhere near enough, but I think it said around 100 or something, and I had some already, so what I'm going to attempt to do here is keep everything for that in there. That way I'm not taking up inventory space and accidentally using it. And then after this video, I'll work on this kind of, you know, without being on video, getting all the supplies, because that's going to be pretty boring. Okay. Where did my, oh, there. Alright, so we'll make, how many iron rods do I need? Okay, I can't make enough of either of them, so I'll just do with the iron plates first. Okay. And I'll go ahead and stick them over here. 149. Cool. Alright, now I can make some copper wire, which I already have 53, so since I need 1,500 of these, it may be worth taking some type of a portable miner up there. I may take the one from the iron ore and put it up there. So I really won't need any more iron ore, because I'm going to be, you know, I'll have enough of the other stuff to do, working on the copper probably, to keep me occupied in between iron ore downtimes, or iron ingot downtimes. I don't have to do the ore anymore, it does it automatically. So just short of 500 of these. So we need about, you know, a ton more. I'll actually have over 500 since I had 50 some to start with. Yeah. Got pretty much 540, you might as well say. Okay, let's go get the porta miner from over here. We'll grab that, grab the machine, grab all that. Might as well grab these, because concrete is something that you need for everything. I've already done the concrete for the objective, but I don't know if that's, that just, I think, gives me biomass. It's not like a healing thing or anything. Let's go ahead and hit the flashlight there. It's getting a little dark. I have to go explore what that crazy looking tree thing is and all those weird little balls if you can get up there to them. Alright, let's take the stuff out of that one. Then pop this thing out. Clamp it down right there. And fly over here. Pretty much literally flying. And we can begin this word process some more. The copper ingot, the whole copper thing is going to be the quickest, probably out of all of them, surprisingly. It seems to rack up the quickest. Like there, I just made 300. Oops. So I'm going to bring this over here. We'll add the 300 to that. I'll start making more iron plates. Probably get through with the iron plates and I'll end the video and do the rest of this one. I can't imagine that this is overly fun to watch. It isn't overly exciting to do, so. We now got about 230. So I'm going to begin the long process of doing this.